Okay, I hope you enjoyed the PMR practice. Now let's talk about an action plan. Developing your personal action plan is the difference between this class being sort of a one-time feel-good practice versus an integral and continual process of improvement and development that has a significant long-term benefit. My experience and research in the area of change over the last 20 years shows that goals that are written down have a noticeable increase in being met, and people who write down their objectives report greater satisfaction with the changes that they do make rather than those who do not. So an action plan is a plan that requires and supports self-accountability. This transfers the sense of control and agency a bit from external, uncontrollable factors to more internal, stable, and effective factors. As mentioned, this should be written down, and your action plan should also be reviewed regularly, let's say once a week or once a month if you prefer, to edify your method of improvement and for reaching your goals. So for today, let's start with this simple initial action plan. First, get a piece of paper. Yes, paper, if you can. I know we like to use our smartphones and whatnot, but there's something about writing that gets to a different part of the brain and using a pen or pencil to put that down on paper. If you can't do it and you need to type it in, that would be an okay substitute. But if you have a moment to get a piece of paper and pen, that is preferred. And simply write down these questions and answer them underneath. What are your current goals for managing stress? What are the current obstacles toward meeting those goals? And what can you commit to this week to move you closer to those goals? Current goals can be things like, perhaps, lessen worry, feel less tension in the body, or have a better work-life balance. But be sure to choose what's most appropriate for you. Current obstacles, this can be anything from getting home too late from work or having others make too many demands on you. Perhaps an obstacle can be a belief that you'll have to put forth the effort and really, in the end of the day, not much change will really occur. Whatever it is, do a real honest look into what are the obstacles for you personally to meet your goals and write those down. And last, what can you commit to? Again, this can be practicing, let's say, progressive muscle relaxation 2 to 3 times this week, or you might be able to commit to just identifying where your stressors lie and in which categories, physical, emotional, behavioral, so on. Or it might just be spending 5 or 10 minutes a day just reflecting on your action plan or goals for managing stress. Whatever it is that you want to focus on, wherever you are in your realistic ability to commit, write those down now. And in future classes, we'll see if we can deepen this action plan and add to it. So you can pause to write down some of these goals and these objectives and commitments right now. And I would suggest doing it now rather than later so you can really be sure to be on your way. Okay, in these slides we have some references. I say we in that this was put together by my colleague Dr. Jonta and I. We wrote the book there listed at the top, From Stress to Centered, A Practical Guide to a Healthier and Happier You. It's available on Amazon if you're interested and has some of the concepts that we talked about today and more listed there, and you might want to have a look at that. But there are a lot of great references out there that you can choose from on this slide and the next, and hopefully that will set you on a course to having some good reading related to stress management. Okay, I'd like to thank you all for attending, and I really hope you enjoyed this class and have benefited from learning some facts about stress and also one of many evidence-based techniques in combating the negative effects of stress. If you like the class, I hope you'll recommend it to others who might benefit. I put my contact information here You're more than welcome to reach out to me with any questions or comments or follow up. And again, thank you very much for participating. See you soon.